Two words. NakeyJakey, glove, and syphilis. 3 words.
That was 3 words.
I lost my, we're talking about games today. What games are we talking about? Good ones. Fortnite!
No.
If you want to play a sport, Ninja says that Fortnite is basically a sport because you've got modifying, building, editing, hitting the shots, which is more than a football player does.
No.
So we're athletes.
Madden! Madden is a game made by John Madden for Madden. Bye. You're up.
Are you mad enough?
Tour de France 2015!
Oh, I was gonna say Breath of the Wild 2.
Smell your fucking breath from over here.
Wild.
I'm sorry. Oh. We're gonna bring it down a notch now and we're gonna talk about video games. Matt, what did you want to talk about today specifically? Despite the fact that I just gave it away for no reason. I have poor timing. Sorry, go on. Whenever you're ready.
Everything you just said made me stupider and push everything I was thinking out of my brain.
Game of the decade, Red Dead 2.
No.
No?
No.
Game of the decade. Tetris.
99.
Yeah.
Rocket League, Fortnite, PUBG.
Did someone say Fortnite?
Fortnite?
Did someone say Fortnite? Did you say Fortnite? Get on the fucking screen!
I'm trying to think of what other factoids I have left.
You don't need just a pin! No, man, the fucking green screen! What did you like about Doom?
The
soundtrack. Next!
Fortnite has the best soundtrack because you don't actually need a soundtrack, you just have to listen and you're part of the world.
The world to your base.
The year is...
Richie suffers from vertigo, but only when he goes downwards.
Let me shit myself.
So, what does make the best game of 2010? What is the best game of 2010?
The answer is one of them.
Borderlands 1. But what makes the best game of 2010? What makes the best game? A beautiful world to explore? A world you actually just makes you want to explore even though it's not open world. Great combat mechanics. A great soundtrack that pulls you in. A game that lets you live whatever life you want in this world. A la Skyrim or Our Worlds.
Combat in the Arkham series. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. What's it called? Fuck! The name of the combat. There was a specific name that they tried to copyright and it sounds like a Pearl Jam song. Free flow! Freedom flow! Did you throw up? Did you throw up? There are many good stories this past decade, but the winner I think personally is The Last of Us for the best film of the decade. It provides such an immersive narrative which tackles themes such relatable themes such as global pandemics and...
Where'd my daughter go?
Where did my daughter go?
Why got a new daughter?
Why do I got a new daughter? My favourite is God of War, as it always takes place with a massive one-shot throughout the entire game. It's just a continuous one-shot all the way through, and I highly recommend playing that if you haven't, because you get to shout at a boy, you understand true power, because you get to belittle someone who's underneath you, and if that isn't anything like the current democratic system, I don't know what it is at this point. So I recommend just go play God of War. It's good.
And then you're spending the time fighting husks, and then it's not your fault when you pick up that double pumpy and it's been nerfed, and then you're just trying to get through the map and you've got to run to the tiny circles, and it ends up ridiculously stressful if you're just stuck in a ravine somewhere, and it takes some level of building skill and you've got to just figure out how to... No! Wait! I'm not finished! finished! Guys!
Ultimately, what the other part of me was thinking was there is no best game. Ultimately, it's purely subjective. And besides, my favourite game came out in 2004, which is Def Jam: Fight for New York. And apparently, being Snoop Dogg punching bitches and hoes ain't good enough for today's society. But to each their own, I guess. To me, I think the most important game of the last 10 years, in fact, any genre of decade, is the game of life. In summary, there's only one type of genre I don't like. Shitty knockoffs. Unoriginal, uninspired, boring, vanilla, and quite frankly, you should be ashamed of yourself. God bless.